153 is the natural number following 152 and preceding 154. Mathematical properties. The number 153 has several interesting mathematical properties. 153 is the sum of the first 17 integers and is also the sum of the first 5 positive factorials. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. The number 153 is associated with the geometric shape known as the vesica piscis or mandala. Archimedes, in his measurement of a circle, referred to this ratio as constituting the measure of the fish. This ratio being an imperfect representation of 1 square root 3. As a triangular number, 153 is the sum of the first 17 integers, and is also the sum of the first 5 positive factorials. The number 153 is also a hexagonal number, and a truncated triangle number, meaning that 1, 15, and 153 are all triangle numbers. The distinct prime factors of 153 add up to 20, and so do the ones of 154, hence the two form a Ruth-Aaron pair. Since it is a 3-narcissistic number, and it is also the smallest 3-digit number which can be expressed as the sum of cubes of its digits. Only 5 other numbers can be expressed as the sum of the cubes of their digits. 0, 1, 370, 371 and 407. It is also a Friedmann number, since 153 equals 3 times 51, and a Harshad number in base 10, being divisible by the sum of its own digits. The Biggs-Smith graph is a symmetric graph with 153 edges, all equivalent. Another interesting feature of the number 153 is that it is the limit of the following algorithm. Take a random positive integer, divisible by 3. Split that number into its base 10 digits. Take the sum of their cubes. Go back to the second step. An example, starting with the number 84. In the Bible, the Gospel of John includes the narrative of the miraculous catch of 153 fish as the third appearance of Jesus after his resurrection. The precision of the number of fish in this narrative has long been considered peculiar, and many scholars, throughout history, have argued that 153 has some deeper significance. Jerome, for example, wrote that Oppian's Hail Utica listed 153 species of fish, although this could not have been the intended meaning of the Gospel writer because Oppian composed Hail Utica after the Gospel text was written, and at any rate never gave a list of fish species that clearly adds up to 153. It has also been noted that the Tetragrammaton occurs 153 times in the book of Genesis. Augustine of Hippo argued that the significance lay in the fact that 153 is the sum of the first 17 integers, with 17 representing the combination of divine grace and law. Theologian D. A. Carson discusses this and other interpretations and concludes that, if the evangelist has some symbolism in mind connected with the number 153, he has hidden it well, while other scholars note no symbolic significance for the number of 153 fish in John chapter 21 verse 11 has received widespread support. Writers claiming a major role for Mary Magdalene have noted that in Greek isopsophy her epithet eta mu alpha gamma delta alpha lambda eta nu eta bears the number 8 plus 40 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 30 plus 8 plus 50 plus 80 equals 153. Thus, it is suggested, revealing her importance. Similarly, the phrase tau delta iota kappa tau epsilon omicron nu, used in the passage, bears the number 1224 equals 8 times 153, as do some other phrases. The significance of this is unclear, given that Koine Greek provides a choice of several noun endings with different isopsophy values. The number 153 has also been related to the vesica piscis. with the claim that Archimedes used 153 as a shorthand or abbreviation for the square root of 3 in his On the Measurement of the Circle. However, examination of that work does not find the number 153 used in that way. Evagrius Ponticus referred to the catch of 153 fish, as well as to the mathematical properties of the number when describing his 153 chapter work on prayer. Louis de Montfort, in his fifth method of saying the Rosary, connects the catch of 153 fish with the number of Hail Marys said. While St. Paul's School in London was founded in 1512 by John Colet to teach 153 poor men's children, also in reference to the catch. In the military, HMAS Stuart is an Anzac-class frigate of the Royal Australian Navy. HMAS Whyalla was a Bathurst-class corvette of the Royal Australian Navy during World War II. JDS Yugiri is an Asagiri-class destroyer of the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force. USNS Cumberland was a United States Navy auxiliary ship during the Vietnam War. US Asphalt was a United States Navy trefoil-class concrete barge during World War II. US Bernadou was a United States Navy Wicks-class destroyer during World War II. US Buoyant was a United States Navy admirable minesweeper ship during World War II. US Compass Island was a United States Navy naval fighting ship during World War II. US General R. M. Blatchford was a United States Navy General G. O. Squire transport ship during World War II. US Lawrence was a United States Navy Haskell-class attack transport during World War II. US Reuben James was a United States Navy Buckley-class destroyer escort during World War II. US S-42 was a United States Navy S-class submarine during World War II. The 153d Airlift Wing is a unit of the United States Air Force, located at Cheyenne Regional Airport, Cheyenne, Wyoming. The 153d Air Refueling Squadron is a unit of the Mississippi Air National Guard, flying the KC-135 Stratotanker. The 153rd Illinois Volunteer Infantry Regiment was an infantry regiment that served in the Union Army during the American Civil War. The Russian-Soviet Polikarpov I-153 Chaika was a late 1930s biplane fighter which saw combat during World War II. In transportation, British Rail Class 153 is a single-car diesel multiple-unit train. Caledonian Airways Flight 153 from Douala International Airport, Douala, Cameroon crashed on March 4, 1962. The Peugeot Type 153 car, produced between 1913 and 1925. 153rd Street Station on Metra Southwest service in Orland Park, Illinois. In sports, Australian rules footballer Scott Hodges had a SANFL season goal-kicking record of 153 in 1990. In radio and TV, the frequency of the long-wave transmitters Donnerbach, Ingoy, Brasov, and Kenadza is 153 kHz. In other fields, 153 is also the year AD 153 or 153 BC. The year 153 are in the Islamic calendar that corresponds to 769-770 CE. The code for malignant neoplasm of the colon in the International Statistical Classification of Diseases and Related Health Problems. The code for mental processes and intelligence in the Dewey Decimal Classification. A reference to a comet discovered in 2002. A reference to a large asteroid with a dark surface in the outer main belt. The ordinal number of the coat of arms of Komi Republic in the State Heraldic Register of the Russian Federation. The number of combined Arabic and Persian hidden words in the Baha'i Faith. The atomic number of an element temporarily called unpentrium. A sonnet by William Shakespeare. The U.S. Bureau of Transportation Statistics World Area Code for Nicaragua. The number of aphorisms outlined by C.H.R. Pack in 153 chimical aphorisms.